Hello and welcome. I'm Pam Musser, and I am on this marathon of reading 1 Corinthians 13 for 40 days. Welcome. And if you like this message, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that notification bell. And what happens is when I do go live or when a video is uploaded, you'll be notified. I have a question for you. What happens if you don't love God, right? What if your life has been so hard, so full of hurt, so disappointing that the thought of God just puts a wall up, or that the name of Christ actually causes you to completely bristle and shut down because of your life, because of the hurt? Friends, I have been there. When I was 14, I decided, no, forget this God garbage. I'm not doing it. I just turned my back completely on God or anything of that nature. Prior to that, I was seeking God, at least. I am from Asheville, North Carolina, and in the particular neighborhood that I lived in, there was a monastery. And at that sweet young age of 14 and much younger, I would walk to that monastery and I would go into the little chapel with all these beautiful things. It was so ornate. Anyway, I would go into this little monastery and just pray and cry and pray and cry. I just needed the hurt to go away. I needed comfort. I decided to forget all of it, and I sought comfort in a million different ways, and none of them satisfied that craving that I had. I was left completely empty all the time. Nothing worked. When I was 25, I became a little open to the possibilities of God. Like, maybe I can talk to you now, or maybe I'm open to that. I would call it my re-entry level to God. I would get on my knees in the morning and say, God, thank you for today. And at night, I'd get back on my knees before I'd go to bed, and I'd say, God, thank you for this day, and thank you for keeping me safe. It's been such a slow process. I was very untrusting. I was hypervigilant, and I was not going to trust God completely. I wasn't going to give in to God and say, yeah, you're going to help me do this, because my past had been so crummy. I wasn't stupid, right? You're not stupid, right? So that's how it began. It's been a very, very slow process, but can you believe here I am today talking about it? That's news. That's a new thing for me. Today, I'm going to read out of the New King James Version, and it's called The Greatest Gift, 1 Corinthians 13, and I'll have a little challenge for you at the end. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I have become sounding brass or a clanging cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains but have not love, I'm nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned but have not love, it profits me nothing. Love suffers long and is kind. Love doesn't envy. Love doesn't parade itself, is not puffed up, does not behave rudely, does not seek its own, is not provoked, thinks no evil, does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never fails. But whether there are prophecies, they will fail. Whether there are tongues, they will cease. Whether there is knowledge, it will vanish away. For we know in part and we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect has come, then that which is in part will be done away. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. For now, we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then I shall know just as I also am known. And now abide faith, hope, love, these three. But the greatest of these is love. I mentioned this challenge the other day, and I'm going to challenge you, if you dare, one more time. Just a thought. There's 3 different ways you can read this message. Read 1 Corinthians 13. You can read it as I just read it. Read it as Paul wrote it. Read it and put Christ, the word Christ or the word God, in the place of love and read it out loud again. And also read it as a prayer for yourself, that you would receive all of these virtues of love within you, and that they would manifest through you to others. I believe that will happen for you. I really and truly do. I look forward to hearing all about the change within you that is happening. So you take good care of yourself, and I will talk to you tomorrow morning. So peace out. Peace, peace, peace.